Crashing out. Urban Dictionary defines this as to go insane or do something stupid after having something done to you. And over the past couple of years, this term has been used more and more to define certain scenes. Said scenes being stuff like, let's say, Josuke beating the shit out of anyone who insults his hair, Eren deciding the entire world's gotta go after they declare war on his people, or anytime Robin gets a whiff of Slade. And with more and more scenes being called crash outs, how do we exactly define what's a justifiable crash out and what's nothing more than just a bitch fit? Well, I have decided to take it upon myself to create a completely arbitrary measure for this that makes absolutely no sense except to myself. Hi, I'm Kamen Collector. I'm an idiot on YouTube making shit up. Now, the 3 arbitrary measures I will be making are 1. Bitch fit, where it's just a completely unreasonable and unjustifiable crash out. 2. Understandable, when you get the reason behind it and you even like agree with why they're doing it, but at the same time they still took it too far. Or 3. Justified, where it's completely understandable and all the damage that they did is limited to only the people who deserve it. And for the first video in this entire series, I'll be giving you an example of each of these. Now, to start us off, how about we go ahead and look over a very justified crash out first. One that's actually kind of recent. Now over here is our boy Mark Grayson, who has been dealing with a lot ever since he figured out that he has superpowers. Ever since becoming invincible, he's been getting his ass beat by basically everyone. Like come on. Dude over here getting his ass beat by someone's furry OC, he getting his ass beat by his own dad, getting his ass beat by his dad's bosses, and getting his ass beat by... Ugh. If you know, you know. And not only that, he's also been dealing with other shit like figuring out that his dad only loves his mom like a bitch. And also even breaking up with his girl. So his crash out has been stewing for a long time already. And his crash out starts with this wrinkly headed motherfucker.
Look at this dude.
Now, y'all who haven't watched Invincible might be thinking, what did ye old scrotum skull do to piss off Mark so much to crash out? Well, let me just give you guys a little hint. Okay, maybe not that far. Let me get off the screen before YouTube gets my ass. But basically, old Sackface here decides to do a little hostage handling just to get back at old Mark. Roll the clip. Dude, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, nothing, Mark. Just having a little fun with your mother. Dude, who the fuck are you? Mark, you made me do this. Get your brother. Shut up. You ain't a part of this conversation now. I'm not gonna lie. If I was Mark here, I would have blitzed the man right here. You do not put your hands on a man's mom like that. Get your grubby hands off her. And old Balls for Reigns here starts going on a spiel about how other Mark variants throughout the multiverse are all evil, and how other Mark variants even tormented him throughout the other dimensions. But like, bro, you're crashing out on the one Mark variant who's actually a good guy. Why the fuck are you crashing out on him? Anyways, I'm getting a little sidetracked. After going on that spiel, Mark decides, fuck it, I'm gonna kill your ass. After trying to speed blitz Angstrom multiple times, he keeps getting sent to other dimensions, basically having his own little Mark-verse over here. Bro, he even met a fucking knockoff Spyran. But anyways, while Mark is getting sent through the multiverse right now, Debbie decides, I gotta get my baby out of here, and tries to knock him over the head with a couple things. And Angstrom decided to not let that slide, and proceeded to disarm Debbie. God damn. No wonder Mark crashed out on this fucker. And you do this to anyone's mother, you better expect them to crash out on you. Like, holy shit, man. And that's exactly what Mark did. After finally catching Angstrom off guard, he came back and he saw what happened. And that was raps for Nuggetnuts. Because Mark proceeds to send this man flying out of his house, choking the motherfucker all the way down. But you Sackface here got some hands in it. And he even started to overpower Mark. Man even starts punching him through dimensions. Like, Mark, how the fuck you letting this happen? And all I gotta say is right here, this right here was foul. These two were just going about their day and man sends him into another dimension. They weren't even doing anything, god damn. And after getting sent to this Mad Max ass dimension, Strolton Liver here tries to choke out our boy. But Mark finally decides to lock the fuck in and sends this man flying. Look at bro over here getting up. This doesn't end until I kill you, your brother, and that beautiful mother of yours. And I'm gonna be honest, that was the worst thing he could have said there. Because Mark proceeds to lay down a beating on us, sending this man ass over TKO through the air. And once it gets to the ground, Mark starts to go to Pound Town. Pause. And we just start seeing blood, teeth, meat, pause, flying everywhere. Like, god dang. And after that, Mark gets up and gives us the famous line. I thought you were stronger, man. Little bro over here having a whole existential crisis. But Mark, I'm gonna give you some closure here. It was all entirely justified, okay? Do not feel bad for this motherfucker. He brought this upon himself. And with that, that's our first ever justified crash out in this series. And now, we'll be moving on to the understandable portion of this video. Now next up on our list is the understandable category of crash outs. And with this one, I'm gonna have a little bit of a controversial pick. So that pick being Tai Lung. Now, I know what you're gonna say, but isn't Tai Lung in those videos about quotes from villains who are right in the end? And I'm gonna be honest with you, little bro. Those videos are bullshit. Stop looking at them, okay? First time we ever hear about Tai Lung, turns out man has been put into a maximum security prison. They got bro in here chained up to 2 boulders hanging off the side at all times. Like, goddamn. And even with all that, bro has a fucking scummy as hell guard captain here. We all know damn well, if this wasn't a kids movie, this dude would have been doing some freaky shit to Tai Lung. I mean, like, seriously, look at this man. Hey, did you hear that, my little kitten? Uwe's finally giving away the dragon scroll, and it ain't gonna be to a bum like you. And, we all know Tai Lung didn't let that shit slide. And after the greatest prison escape ever, seriously, I cannot do it justice, go watch it. Tai Lung decides to send a message back to the Valley of Peace. I am him. And now, we sit here wondering, what the fuck made this man so mad in the first place? Well, in order to answer that question, we have to go back. Way back. Because this shit has been stewing since Tai Lung was just a baby. What the fuck? Who the fuck left a baby here? We ain't no orphanage. Now you're raised for his little man. Oh, if you weren't so cute. Little man? Nah, I'm a big man. Ooh, it looks like little man might be able to do some kung fu. He might even become a big man here. Yeah, big man. I am big man. Nah, I am him. Oh no, he is not him. I am ready to become him. Shifu, I'm sorry, but your son is not Himothy. What? And all I gotta say is, god damn, no wonder this guy crashed out. Dude got glazed his entire life, being told that he was him his whole life. And literally told that he was the child of destiny, that he was gonna become the dragon warrior. And at the most pivotal moment in his life, the most important moment of his life, he not only got told that he wasn't him, but his #1 glazer turned his back on him. God fucking damn. And you know, if it was just that, I might have put him in Justified. I probably would have put him in Justified. But the problem is, he didn't just crash out on Uguay and Shifu. Now, this man decides that after all of that, after being told that he wasn't him, he decides to go down to the Valley of fucking Peace and starts crashing out on all of the villagers. Like, what the fuck, man? Instead of going after the 2 people in front of you, literally point blank within grabbing distance, the 2 people responsible for your crash out, you decide to go after a bunch of randos who have nothing to do with that. Like, nah, imagine that. This man got told he ain't him and saw his #1 glazer turn his back on him, and the first thing he thinks to do? Go after the villagers. Like, nah, seriously, imagine that. You peacefully sitting your ass down enjoying a bowl of noodles, and suddenly the dude that you have been glazing this entire time thought that he was gonna become the Dragon Warrior and all that, decides to come down and try to kill you. Like, no, seriously, imagine that. My guy, my number one, why are you attacking us? Cause my dad said I wasn't him. Then why the fuck you go after us? Go after him. Shut up. Like, nah, imagine that, catching hands because someone else pissed off their child. Like, seriously, dude, you were there at their house, your house. Why did you involve everybody else? But, like I said, his anger is very much justified. It's just that he went way too far and got completely random people involved. And that will be the understandable category of crash outs. After that, we have the bitch fit. Now for the last category, we have the bitch fit. And as an example for the bitch fit, we will be using, drum roll please, Infinite the Jackal from Sonic Forces. So in the game Sonic Forces, we are introduced to this fucking 14-year-old don't steal my OC looking motherfucker, looking like he's getting the ultimate life form treatment.
Vegeta, he stole your dude! I'll kill him!
After getting out of the DBZ healing things, we see that this guy might actually be a bit of a threat to Sonic crew. Even got Sonic's number one Glazer over here, Tails, saying, holy shit, this man might be faster than Sonic! But later on in the game, he gets his ass kicked by everyone and decides, you know what? Fuck it! Face the unmatched power of the sun! And proceeds to drop a third impact on everyone. But with the power of friendship, nothing bad happens and the day is saved. And now you really gotta be wondering, what the fuck has to happen to a dude for them to drop the sun? Well, I got his reasoning right here. Let's see what happened to him. He got called bitchless by Shadow. Wait, nah, that can't be the only thing. Nah, there has to be more to this shit here. What the nah, fucking roll the clips. I need to see this shit for myself. Damn, where are the Latinas? Hey, you're that self-proclaimed ultimate mercenary, right? Self-proclaimed, now I am the ultimate yeah, whatever. I just need you to go kill that motherfucker Shadow over there. Then you could do that, Mr. Ultimate Merc? Yeah, sure. Good, but be careful. Shadow's a freak. Yeah, I can't kill a little edgy motherfucker. I'll show him. Take this! Please don't get your freak up. Nothing personal, kid. You may be a bitch, but the only bitches I love are Latinas. You just call me a bitch? Why am I shaking? I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. Holy shit. This man actually did it. He pulled a fucking apocalyptic level crash out all because he got called a bitch. You really fucking pulled out the sun, pulled out a fucking third impact, all because you got called a bitch. Nah, I fucking agree with Shadow. You did all that. You are a bitch. I got that fucking here. Hold this. Take this. Here's your fucking bitch out award for being the first ever bitch out on this show. God damn. And yeah, that will be it for part 1 of the series. There's gonna be more to come because there are a lot of crash outs that need to be graded, and I hope you all like this. So yeah. See y'all in the next one. Toodaloo.
I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not alright, so I'm brave.